Chapter 1. The discovery. One day, there was a boy named Yusuf who lived in a small village near a dense forest. Yusuf loved adventures and spent most of his time exploring the areas around his village. One day, while wandering in the forest, he noticed a glimmer of something buried under the dry leaves. He started digging with his small hands until he uncovered an old, rusty key. Yusuf looked at the key in astonishment and wondered, what could this key unlock? He decided to keep the key and return home. Chapter 2. The magical garden. That night, while Yusuf was asleep, he woke up to mysterious whispers. He followed the sound until he reached an old closet door in his room that he hadn't opened in years. He inserted the key into the lock and slowly opened the door. Suddenly, he found himself in a completely different place, a magical garden full of colorful flowers and giant trees. The garden looked like it came out of a dream. Yusuf walked among the flowers and singing birds, realizing he could make any wish come true just by thinking about it. His eyes sparkled with amazement and joy. This was the place where all dreams came true. Chapter 3. The challenge. But the garden was not entirely peaceful. Yusuf soon learned of a group of dream thieves trying to steal children's dreams for their wicked purposes. His task now was to protect the garden and the dreams. With the help of friends he met in the garden, like the fairy Noor and the talking cat Mimi, Yusuf began making plans to safeguard the garden. They set traps and prepared magical defenses to prevent the thieves from entering. Chapter 4. The confrontation. One night, the thieves attempted to break into the garden. There was a fierce battle between Yusuf and his friends against the thieves. Yusuf used the magic key to lock the doors the thieves were trying to enter. The situation was tough, but thanks to his bravery and the cleverness of his friends, they managed to fend off the thieves and protect the garden. Chapter 5. Victory and peace. After the confrontation, the garden returned to its tranquility and magic. Yusuf decided to stay in the garden longer to ensure its safety. In the end, he realized that protecting dreams was not the task of one person alone, but a responsibility for everyone. He bid farewell to his friends in the garden and returned to his village, keeping the key with him always, ready to return and protect the garden whenever needed. Conclusion. Yusuf learned an important lesson from his adventure, that dreams are our most precious possession, and we must protect them with all we have. He lived peacefully thereafter, knowing there is a magical world that needs protection and that he was the hero ensuring the continuation of beautiful dreams.